Hello, everyone. Welcome to Style and Direction, a menswear stream at the stuffiness. I am one of your hosts. Actually, I'm one of the only people on here. I don't think Spencer is free today. Um, but it's me, Ethan M. Wong. Hello, everyone. How's everyone doing today? We have one viewer. We've got Henrik here live as well, watching along, or I guess he'll be commentating along. I guess if he feels like it. I'm gonna stream my my screen here. But yeah, today we've got a fun little show for you. It's been a while, but we're gonna be looking at some looks from the Golden Globes, which happened on Tuesday, and then also maybe some looks from Pitti Uomo 103, I believe. I think is what the current current iteration of it is. Let me see if I can turn on my... Oh, let me go. There we go. You can see me now. But yeah, we're going to start off with Sad Head Thursday. It's where people send in their outfits. It still happens every Thursday. We just don't really stream as much anymore because there's not as much menswear content happening. There's not a lot to go on right now. It's kind of a... I think now some brands are doing their... what do you call it? They're like spring summer lookbooks, I think. So maybe sometime we'll look at what people have got going on, but right now it's just we just got Pitti. But first we're gonna look at our people who have submitted to Style Direction. So we got Axel, our king of mod here. I love the big turtleneck with the cream turtleneck with like a navy jacket, some nice greenish gray trousers, and some leather sneakers. Something you don't really see too often. I'm gonna turn down this. It's so hard with... I'm just gonna turn off the music. It's fine. Next we've got main outfit 1 wearing a double rider with some look like to be like some chukka boots and a nice cream beanie. I don't have a cream beanie, which I feel like I should.
Hey,
Although
I'm here, by the way. If
yes,
you can.
you. Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I got a cream beanie.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. You're one of the people that I feel like is a good inspiration for it. I actually that's not true. I do have a cream beanie. I guess I can grab it. It's my aunt gave it to me. I think one of her coworkers crocheted stuff and then she just kind of my aunt she gave my aunt a bunch of it and then my aunt like re-gifted it to everyone else. But it's really loose. It's like a crocheted beanie, so it's a really loose knit. Like it's really open. I hope it's wool. I don't really wear it, but maybe I'll wear it before it gets too hot in LA. But I guess I do have one now. It's not like a a typical beanie. But maybe I'll get to wear it. But it looks good against the double rider. Really good look here. Hey, speaking of Pitti, I got Un Voyage Sartorial here wearing a like gun check Balmacan with a black fedora. I always like black fedoras with brown like coats and stuff. So maybe we'll see some more Pitti coverage. I know it's still kind of early because it just ended, I think. The main part just ended.
Yeah, everyone's got to boot up their creative suite, and then we'll get the full story. Yeah.
Yeah. See, because it's like, there's always those influencers who also vlog about it too, and I'm kind of curious to see on YouTube because we don't really, there's not a lot of YouTube content about Pitti. Sometimes you get like Fashion Week or whatever, because that's what more influencers are invited to. But Pitti, maybe we'll see something. Who knows?
Hell yeah.
Next we've got Clint Westwood here with a nice like pastel combo. He's got
Yeah.
like a turquoise CPO worn over like a lilac or lavender like knit. It's like a knit button up kind of thing with some black trousers or gray trousers with what I think are the Viberg boots because I think that square toe which looks a little bit like Viberg, but
Oh, damn.
very nice. I like the black turtleneck as well underneath, kind of giving some
Yeah, this
space.
guy's always good. I'm a big fan.
Yeah, he's really good. Next we got DSQ Flow, who I feel like could also be at Pitti. I mean, that does look like Pitti to me, but I know he's in like Europe somewhere. But he's got a leather jacket, not an.
French guys don't tend to go, huh?
That's true. Yeah, I guess so. I guess
Like,
not.
yeah, I don't know exactly why, but I don't think so. Not often.
Yeah, I wonder why that is. But yeah, Flo here, he's got the like a not an A2, but kind of similar ish. I mean, maybe not, maybe not. It's like a leather trucker jacket. It's got the two breast pockets. He's got like a beanie on, dark knitwear, dark trousers, kind of probably all grayish or maybe black at that point, with some tassel loafers. So that's very cool.
Yeah, good stuff.
Next we've got Mexican Boots Boy. Kind of going for a Ralph thing here. Or not really, not exactly Ralph, but very Americana. He's got like the southwestern cardigan, chambray button-down collar shirt, striped tie, some nicely worn jeans, and some derbies, and like a western belt too, with like a you can see that it's got those like big
Yeah.
buckle adornments on it. Very, very nice. Speaking of Western, of course, we've got Philip Gregard here from our very own Discord, wearing his prologue suit with a Bryceland's Western sawtooth denim sawtooth with a Western belt, some cowboy boots, and then the open road. So again, doing that Swede but Western wear combo that he's famous for doing. He also just got
Mm.
interviewed, I think, on Apocalypse Duds, a good little podcast where they interview some really nice people, and check that out. They've gotten what, three people from the Discord, I think: Philip, Jason, and Shane. So be sure to listen
Not
there.
you, huh?
Not me, not yet. We'll see. We'll see if Connor wants me to be on it. Uh,
All right.
Unless, I mean, there's already like 5 years worth of me being talking about clothing, so maybe they already don't need it. We've got Dan, the second button here, who we might check out his blog later because he has some pics for Pitti Uomo that is nicely formatted for us to look at. But he's doing kind of got the thing I don't do is like a chore, like a not a blazer, like a kind of like a chore coat or like a overshirt underneath a an overcoat. It's something I don't really do, but I think other people do it really well. It really helps that he's wearing like it's got a really wide rib to it, which I think go well with his corduroys. And then he's got like a green pair or green colorway of these New Balances, which I haven't seen before. I guess I haven't been paying attention in my own Discord. Okay, Dan, it's a cardigan. Dan just commented it's cardigan.
As you do.
Yeah, he's kind of going for that like the Home Alone, the Wet Bandits look. Like it looks like the like Marv from Home Alone, but very nice. I really like those shoes. We've got the Duke of SLC wearing the Atelier Fugue navy cotton DB with a light brown cable knit roll neck, which is very nice, with some brown uh like work or service boots, which is very cool. We got Dempsey Holloway in the other hemisphere wearing like an open linen shirt with some easy pants and some uh like some Belgians, I guess, or like a Badwin Lounge Sagan kind of a deal here. There's no bow on it, but looks very very nice. He's smiling. I'm sure it's very warm where he is. It's not rainy, or I guess it's not rainy right anymore in LA, but you know it's been kind of glum. I know Henrik knows because he was here for the past week and a half.
No, got in this morning. All good.
Oh yeah, there you go. That's right. That's right. We've got the Great Gazizi here. Love the jaunty scarf, just worn casually. Instead of being tied, it's just thrown over the shoulder, which is very cool. The beret, like an olive roll neck, a double-breasted blazer, some like red cords it looks like, and then the bit loafers. I think these are the Carminas that he bought shortly before or after Christmas, and it makes me kind of jealous, but I did buy a tuxedo recently, so I am not buying shoes anytime soon. But yeah,
Okay.
very nice. Yeah, maybe when I get my tuxedo and I'll do like an unboxing on stream or something. We'll have to keep an eye
Did
on
you get
that.
the Brooks one, or where did you get?
No, I just got the one from I just got it from Dave. I just kind of remade
Oh,
my
you went with the old run. All right. Okay.
yeah, yeah.
Nice.
It's based on my gray DB suit. I widened the legs, doing 4-on-2 satin lapels. So excited. And then I didn't have to think. I didn't know I had to think about this. He asked me how wide I want the stripe on the trouser. And so I went with
Shit.
I went with half an inch because I measured my tux pants and the vintage ones, but I do know that that's kind of varied over the years. Like I know I've had like a early 30s tuxedo that has a very it's thinner. It's maybe like a quarter of an inch. But I think I like the wide stripe. I think it looks really good, especially when you have a wide leg trouser. So I think it kind of balances out. Otherwise, we'll find out. I mean, I'm stuck with it. I
Yeah.
can't. I'm not gonna remake it. Just if the stripes, too wide or whatever. But we'll
Yeah.
see it in like 6 to 8 weeks. So well before my trip to
Okay.
Italy. Hey, speaking of apocalypse duds, I got Connor Fowler, one of the co-hosts of that show, wearing a very
Oh,
nice like car coat. Look, it's got like a shearling collar. Um, with a gun check or like a houndstooth, cable knit sweater, some nice light wash jeans, and some like light brown, almost like cream colored Chelsea boots, I believe, or they look like Chelsea boots or something because they have like a crepe sole or like a light
okay.
sole, very similar to the wallaby colorway that most guys wear nowadays. But I really like this. It's a good spin on that look. He looks very pleased with himself. Um, and last but not least, we got Sinhan here. I think he posted this on Instagram yesterday, so he sent us the actual file today. He called this one, I think, like pajamas in the street, which is really cool. I love that like big. I guess you would
Yeah.
call it like an
It's
awning
fun.
stripe shirt, like one of those wide ones. Um,
Yeah.
and yeah, I really like it here. Just worn very casually with a belted I guess like a belted Balmacan in
Where is
a
he based?
plaid. I think this
This
is
is in Asia.
Taiwan. This is Taiwan,
All right.
the anthology Taiwan, with some copper brown chinos. It looks like with a
Yeah.
nice gentle break and some black tassel loafers. Dan says, okay, I shouldn't have been looking at the chat because I always miss when people say something. He says, what does this phrase "too wide" mean? If I'm talking about the tux pants, I don't know. I feel like if I look up tuxedo trouser on Google here, and I feel like most of them are like half in it. Like this, I mean, this is some cheap ass one, but I think most of them are.
I'm gonna check mine real quick.
Yeah, yeah. Let us know because it's like, I mean, this polyester probably not good here, but I
Yeah, that
feel
looks like one. I'm gonna say that you said, what did you say? You said
half an inch.
half an inch. I'm about between a half and three quarters of an inch.
Okay,
On
right in
on
between.
my this
Inch.
must be
Is yours
it's
satin?
80s. Yeah,
Okay, okay,
the satin's probably like a 80s or 90s Brooks
okay, okay.
tux. I got very cheap on eBay.
Yeah, I mean, I could look. I mean,
Uh,
I feel like if I go right now to tuxedo, like if I look up like
yeah,
Brooks Brothers tuxedo,
yeah, I do
it's
know.
really tough to find. I mean, you find like a lot of odd jackets. Oh, apparently there is a
Didn't see
tailcoat.
this one. This one showed up in my saved search. There was a tailcoat. Well, it's funnily shown with a black tie in the photo, but it's
Yeah,
this is a white tie fit. Huh?
yeah.
I did see it. It's but you already got. It's like a weird mix. It comes with the shirt and the vest too, right?
Oh yeah, yeah. It does.
Full rig for 149. And I was thinking,
Armpit to armpit, shoulder. I mean, I guess I would have to look up what the length would be because I mean I don't.
the trouser waist is 39, so
Oh,
it's like a
that's huge. Yeah, see, there's nothing really here. I mean, I did see the tartan jacket here. There's a 41 regular. Oh, but it's just a jacket. See, this is what I'm saying. Like
yeah.
I don't want to say that we've helped make menswear pop off, but I feel like in the past couple of years, it's been harder for me to find things on eBay, and if I don't blame myself, I blame the zeitgeist for making menswear cool again. Um, and so yeah, I tried my best to find a tuxedo. But I just couldn't even whoa, look at this one. Whoa, 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 hold on a second here. Whoa, hey, it's only $36. Hey, someone better stash this up. Look at this, like
See,
70s seersucker. I mean, it's not in the best condition, but maybe some workwear guy will. Oh, that's cool. Look at that. Look at that label.
wash and
70s.
wear.
Wash and wear. Yeah, the clown. Hey, $36. Say someone buy this right here. We have a live thing. Um, that's very cool. What's the chest measurement here? Okay, so it's like a 40, 41
Yeah.
maybe. What? How long? I wonder how long the jacket. Okay, it doesn't really tell me how long the jacket is. But yeah, probably a big one. Damn. Oh, well, look at this one. I mean, this one's kind of expensive. That's cool. 3-roll 2 sack jacket. 160, it's on the higher end of what I would spend on it. I think 120 would be fair. Um, but yeah, anyway, this is yeah, I can't shop too much again. I'm not buying anything. It's always fun to find other stuff from other people. Um, but yeah, that's everyone who submitted to Sad Head Thursday. Thank you again for everyone. Again, keep an eye out near the end of the month where we kind of recap the best ones on our Instagram. Um, but yeah, I think it's time to look at the Golden Globes, and I'm kind of curious. Okay, the 2023 Golden Globes was the this year's first menswear vibe check. I don't know what that means. What the what does that mean? It's the first vibe check. Like I guess it's like to see how we're doing in menswear. Um, I like here the new classic since the new rule is no rules. Hey, it looks like they're reading the blog. I've heard a little about this. I've purposefully not like used my phone around Globes because I knew I wanted to kind of cover this. Um, so okay, we've got Tyler Jane Williams. I think he wore something similar to something recently. Maybe it's like the Grammys. I think he wore. If I look up Tyler James Williams on Instagram, let me see. Carpet, I guess. Okay, he did like another like crop jacket with like big trousers or like flared trouser a while back. But this is, I think, is a better execution of it. This looks really cool. It's literally a cropped suit. Like it's a double-breasted jacket cropped to be kind of like a tailcoat, and it's got like this kind of. It says it's from Amiri, and yeah, I like it. The pants look really good. This is honestly better than what I was expecting. I think it would be kind of fun if he actually maybe not if he wore a tie. Maybe that kind of ruined it. But this is kind of cool. Emma Darcy, I kind of think this is cool, like the oversized jacket, the little droop shoulder, the continental bow tie with like the little flower. I did see Eddie Redmayne wear something similar or something kind of riffing off this, and it was not that good. But we'll get to it later. Donald Glover, man, I love this. This is really cool in Saint
Yeah.
Laurent. This is like a shawl, like a some kind of shawl jacket suit, but then with a DB, I guess tuxedo jacket, orphan tuxedo jacket, worn on top of it. This is really cool. It's kind of like a reverse saffin core where you put the tunic underneath and wear menswear on top of it. But very very nice. This
Oh
is
no.
not good. This is not good at all. Okay, so there's a lot of string ties, a lot of continental ties. I feel like we're kind of in that like if we're thinking about like the 70s revival, maybe this is a little bit of like the folksy 60s kind of look that's kind of coming back, maybe.
An
Uh
old west thing, no?
Old West, yeah, I
Like
can
this?
see it. Yeah, yeah.
It's not what they're doing, yeah.
It's another it's kind of looking inspiration from the past, but this is I think the Spencer mentioned this. I didn't try to read the whole chain because again I wanted to have my own talking points, but I could kind of see here how it just fails because it doesn't go over the top. Like again, if you compare it to some of the other like this one for example, I feel like this one by Emma Darcy looks really good. But here he's basically just wearing like a green tuxedo and then like a string as a bow tie. It's not like an interest. It's not big. It's not droopy. Um, the rise is low. I mean, yeah. He could have gone for a simple look, right? He could have done it without doing this. He could have just worn a regular bow tie. And it would have been like no one bats an eye. But I guess he was trying to make a statement. And of course, it's Adam Scott. He's comedian guy, white guy. It's not like he's not trying to push anything. So I get it.
As well,
Ugh.
because like what's with the emo haircut? Actually, I
Oh,
was
that's
looking
true.
for
Yeah,
the
actually, yeah, he's
bit of
got
a
like a
problem.
got a little like a mullet thing going on. Maybe we this is maybe Y2K. We're right out of it now. We're going to like the late
Yes, God.
2000s, 2008 to like 2012, that era. Maybe maybe what I always wanted to look like in high school it will come back, and then I can look. Well, I don't look like that now. I'm not. My hair. Uh, I have now known it cannot be straight like this. So, yeah. We got Andrew Garfield also kind of missing the mark. I mean, I feel like there is an idea here somewhere. Maybe if he pulled a Timothy Chalamet and went like shirtless and just wore the silk scarf without like that like just boring ass black shirt, maybe that would have
Uh,
been good. I don't hate the color of the tuxedo. I mean, I think it's fine. It's just again, this is kind of like normal. Like he's trying his best to be different. He's in Xenia. Yeah, not great here. Oh, got Maddie Matheson. I think this is a good way of doing it. Like obviously he's kind of leaning into the Western kind of like a folk and kind of like a rock star. Got the little boutonniere like he's getting married or going to prom. You can see that his string tie is or his bow tie is just more substantial. Like it's thicker than this. Like this one just looks like a piece of
That's
string.
terrible.
Yeah, but this one is more interesting. He's got the white socks, the low vamp
That's
opera
great.
pumps, which is a great move here. I love it. This is so good. And
The
sunglasses.
way to be like it's like a bigger guy wearing the opera pumps actually is a terrific idea. Like
Yes,
has a great
yeah.
visual counterpoint. It's very nice.
Yeah, I love it. I'm telling you, it has like again, it's dainty, but it just looks so good. And I do love the sunglasses with evening wear, just worn regardless of if the sun is there or not. Very Babylon. I feel like for Jay's birthday party, which will be next weekend, I'm definitely gonna wear sunglasses with my black tie separate because I won't have a tuxedo yet. I got Como La Flor. We got Diego Calvo right here. Yeah, I guess Como La Flor. There's a lot of boutonnieres this time. I wonder who is behind this. Is that the theme of the Golden Globes? Like, is this whole like
Couldn't tell
prom?
you.
Like, I'm curious why we're seeing it cross up like 4 or 5 people. But see, here we go. This is like again, it's nothing crazy. Like it does look like it could be Indochino. Like it's just like green suit. But I actually like it. I think the flower adds something to it. It looks like it's a real flower, like made more like a real flower instead of like the crocheted ones that we normally see. I like the 70s droopy bow tie, which again adds like the needed flair, and the rest of it's pretty simple, right? Just green three-piece
I don't
suit.
think it's the color actually. I don't think Indochina would offer that color. I
You
think that's
think
like
you think it would
it
be
has like a bit of a
bolder?
Gucci. It's a Gucci signature. That
Yeah.
type of green. So
It does look
are you gonna get one of those big droopy bow ties with your tux, or no? Are you gonna go with the way you
Yeah, I
smaller?
mean I only have the one right now, which is like this little kind of small 40s bow tie, but I kind of like the idea. I don't know, maybe if I could find one in time for Jay's, I'll wear it for that, but we'll see. We'll see if it comes up. I don't really I'm trying not to shop too much. But I also like the tassel, the kilty tassel
The
loafer.
Kilty plus tassel.
Yeah, that's very cool.
That's
And then here's how you not do it, okay? Like Eddie
oh yeah.
Redmayne, like I don't hate the fit of the pants. I think it's cool. I just think it's not okay. Now I'm noticing that he's got like a sheer shirt, which I think is kind of okay. But I think it's the fact that the flower's oversized, and again he's got like normal guy syndrome. Like again, I think you need like a Timothy Chalamet type something, or maybe like a Harry Styles, something that has a bit more going on. Because here it just feels like someone told him to wear it, which is probably true for all of these guys, but it just doesn't feel right here, you know? Again, I like the idea of it. It looks like he's also got like some kind of decoration on his shoe. I can't tell what it is. Maybe it's like a tassel or a kiltie as well, but I would love to see someone else wear this, and I want to see how their vibe is. I mean, here you go. You got Chris Preferiti right here, Perfetti, who is also from Abbott Elementary, and this automatically is kind of. I mean, he's kind of got an awkward pose, but I feel like this is so much better. I love the. It doesn't say what he's wearing. Um, Kind of interesting. You can see kind of his fly. Probably because his hands are in his pockets, but the full cut
Mhm.
trouser, the little the red stitch on the button, or the red thread on the button is interesting. Maybe that's a nod to who it is. I'm not familiar,
The
but the
massive lapels. Yeah.
yeah, massive, massive lapels, and I kind of like that he's wearing a what do you call it? A frilly shirt, like like this kind of. Is that what's called frills? I'm totally blanking on what this is, but it echoed with the
Ruffles.
ruffles,
Ruffles.
ruffles. Thank you. Echoed with the boutonniere, which is again really cool. Again, or with the Chelsea boots, or like a hole cut boot, something like that. I really like that. That's really cool. Um, Seth Rogen, kind of the sleeper menswear guy of late, wearing Dior. He's got kind of like a Touts lapel-ish, kind of. Like got this really like small fish mouth, very like 60s. Um, I like the color of the suit. I'm not really impressed with the the bow tie looks not fake. It just looks like sterile because it
Um,
looks like it's pre-tied, so it doesn't really fit in with that. I mean, maybe if it had like again, if it was like the oversized one or whatever, it would look a lot better. But at least it fits him really well. The pants aren't too skinny. Um, I kind of wanted a little bit more from this. I feel like Seth Rogen, maybe he kind of represents a little bit of like the current MFA where it's just a little bit off kilter, but not too much. I think if it was flared or had a crazier shirt, maybe it would be more interesting. This, oh my God, he split his pants. Gabriel LaBelle, dude, the guy who plays young Steven Spielberg, split his pants. Can we see that? Can I? Oh, I can't. Damn, I can't like zoom in on it. Wait, can I? I lost it. It's gone. But yeah, it's right there. You guys can see he split his pants right in the crotch area. I wonder who's gonna get fired for that. um, Here's the thing. He's not a tall guy, and he just looks incredibly short because of how tapered his pants are. They're very carroted. They kind of are hemmed a little too high. Um, yeah, I think maybe fuller cut would have worked here. But I just also like this
yeah, the strong bar mitzvah vibes here,
strong.
though.
Yeah, yeah. I,
Not,
I mean, it's
not
just
into it.
it's not
But,
good. It's the jacket is top heavy. You can see that the inharmonia stuff and the short jacket length just makes it look very proportionally off. The vest with the covered buttons just doesn't work. And at least he looks like he has more of like a self-tied bow tie, but not a big fan of this. Not a big fan of this one at all.
yeah.
Jared Carmichael, kind of okay. I feel like it's kind of going for like an 80s thing, like the air tie with the big pants, kind of like a structured jacket. I feel like maybe he doesn't need a bow tie, but maybe the lapels might have been bigger to kind of give it a bit more to kind of equalize the big pants. It's not bad. I kind of like the idea. The pants fit really well with the like white loafers that he's
Yeah.
wearing. Um but yeah, this
It's a
is
bit tight, little. It feels like the tracks from the 80s side. Slightly bigger jacket, a bit more flow. That would be good.
yeah,
I think
yes.
this actually looks cool as opposed to almost not any of the others.
Yeah, I agree. Austin Butler is the real men's is the actual menswear darling lately. I think I remember there's a picture of him that someone said like it made the rounds on TikTok where he's wearing like a DV blazer with like jeans and cowboy boots, and I feel like he's like the real guy who's tapped in. I don't know who his stylist is, but he's wearing Gucci. It looks really good here, very classic, not trying anything too much. Um, Kind of an interesting droopy bow tie. I feel like the knot is just a little bit small or tight, a little too tight there. But the jacket looks good. The pants look good. Wearing it with some like hole cuts or yeah
Like the easy
triceps.
choice that nobody makes. This is what like the dye workwear is all going on about. Like a
Oh
little
yeah,
bit.
yeah,
Like why won't you go? Or because a lot of people, like you said, you can criticize some of the others. That even the Seth Rogen, it's like it's both safe and bold at the same time, and therefore it doesn't quite get there. So why not be more classic
yeah.
than
It's
uh,
it's weird
than
people
what
don't do that.
the Golden Globes normally count for?
Yeah.
He looks that's terrific. Yeah, not still
Yeah.
not gonna.
This is interesting. Dolce & Gabbana, Jeremy Pope with a, I guess, kind of a DB. I don't know what the hell. I mean, it's just, I guess it's just no other button on here. Kind of going for a Black Panther, um, Disney bound, I guess, with like the pearls on the neck. Again, echoing, uh, Black Panther, I guess, kind of. But I don't hate the idea of the jacket. I'm not a big fan of the pants and the boots, but I feel like if that's the look that he's going for, then and especially for what the designer has in mind, I feel like that's fine. Um, but yeah, I mean the jacket at least fits kind of interestingly. Barry Keoghan here, again, kind of a miss. Kind of doing a similar thing to what Tyler James Williams was doing with the literally cropped suit. Uh, but it just doesn't work on this one. It does like the pants aren't big enough to offset it. The jacket looks mismatched to it. The weird tie fabric, not even a bow tie or a string tie, just doesn't really work. Um, the watch pose is also incredibly hilarious. And then he's also wearing like these kind of like Tyrolean platform shoes, I guess. I don't know who made this one. Um, but yeah. Kind of, I'm not I don't know what I expect, I'm not in that stage where I have to look at uh celebrities for style inspo, thankfully. There's a lot of other great people which we'll get to later on. But yeah, I wonder if there's any more coverage here. All the best dressed men at the Golden Globes. You got F. Murray Abraham and Giorgio Armani. Can I make this bigger at all? Kind of. Maybe if I just do one of these bad boys. Okay, I guess we can kind of see it there. Um, yeah, I'll move my. Oh, hold on a second. I'll try and move my camera so I can put it on this side, and I'll transition here so we can see it more. Okay. So F. Murray Abraham kind of dressed like prom now, probably. Like this kind of like jacquard jacket. The pants look nice. He's wearing what I think are like suede slippers. Um, Looks like the bow tie has the knot at the same color as his shirt, which is kind of weird. We got Percy Hines White. I don't know what these people are from. This is kind of cool. This might be better than the
Yeah.
than Eddie Redmayne. Again, the sheer shirt with the tuxedo play, but I think the big jacket or a cape, whatever the hell it is, with the bigger cut trouser is a better move here. You can see that he's got satin on the pockets, which I think is really cool, and a very nice thin belt. So interesting. Austin Butler and Gucci giving us some thirst trap again. Seth Rogen, Diego Calva, Adam Scott. Okay, Evan Peters doing normal, doing Dior Men. So here, I mean, here he's classic, but I guess unlike Austin Butler, he is not doing anything else interesting. It's just pretty straightforward for what we'd expect from a man in the 2020s. You know, pre-tied bow tie, kind of a slim jacket, and a tapered trouser. So, Austin Butler again showing like the flared trouser, kind of making a big deal. Again, kind of adding in some zeitgeist, but here Evan Peters is not. So it's not bad, but it's not great either. Andrew Garfield, not a huge fan here. Don Glover, really good. Tyler James Williams looking good. Billy Porter, this is cool. Again, the dress dinner jacket combo. Uh, Looks like he's kind of like erupting out of the dress, like he's kind of coming out of something, which I think is really kind of really cool as an idea. Like it's like he's like coming out of like a mass of velvet, which is it's kind of fun. And the wing collar. Here's the thing. I kind of wish more people did just black bow ties with things. I feel like people feel the temptation to match the bow tie to the rest of the outfit. Um, I'm sure that that's what he was going for here, but I think a black bow tie might have been interesting. Also, like with if it was like black satin lapels, I think kind of making it more classic. But again, that might be not what the designer Christian Siriano was going for. Ram Charan here, going with the traditional outfits. Very, very cool. The pants are at least hemmed really nicely. They don't look like they're breaking too much. Um, Tim Burton, I didn't expect to see, I guess for his show Wednesday, which is out. With the black suit, black scarf, all black. With some interesting shoes there with like the buckles. Donald Gleason, Giorgio Armani, just normal. I like it. Classic. Probably a little bit better than Evan Peters, but again, not as cool as Austin Butler. Coleman Domingo with a like jewel encrusted tuxedo. Not a huge fan of the jacket. Look how tapered the arms are. To like it looks so like his torso looks so big and the arms look really slim. Again,
Mm.
trying to have more room just makes things more elegant, I feel like. Mark Indelicato, very interesting. I don't know what he's wearing, but it looks like it's a take on a zoot suit or like a frock coat, maybe. Like the very high buttoning, high waisted, long jacket. Also could be
Yeah,
70s
it's
as
kind of like
well.
sort of a 60s British invasion type of
Yeah,
top.
yeah. With the creep, I guess that's true because he's wearing kind of creepers. I feel like on the bottom on his shoes. So very cool. Bad Eddie Redmayne. Damien Chazelle. Oh boy, God. Babylon is not a good movie. Um, and this is not a good outfit. It's just, yeah, it's not good. I don't know. This looks like a rental tuxedo. It looks like Sammy Fableman. Same thing here with the, again, the just the matching all three pieces just not being very good. He doesn't even look like he wants to be there. Barry Kogan, Sebastian Stan. Sebastian's gotta stop trying to do designer clothing. I don't think he has like the look for it, or he's got to find someone else to do it. Like the suit actually isn't cut that bad. Like I think the jacket looks cool. I think the idea of like a of satin on the sleeves is an interesting move here. And it looks like the one of the pant panels is also satin as well. But then he's just got like a butt like he's doing the air tie with like collar adornments, which I don't think works, and it doesn't look really good with his um like slick back, just regular man hair. Also, watch on the right hand. I wonder if he's left-handed. Jeremy Pope getting the full look there. Peter Gould, classic, not bad except for the the pre-tied bow tie. Josh Richards. Okay, there you go. Now you're getting the Timothy Chalamet stuff. Just you got the gutters on right in full display there with a crop top, sheer shirt, and like a very bold pinstripe. Not a big fan. Again, if the pants were bigger, the waist was higher, jacket a little bit bigger, I feel like this would have been a kind of a winner. Scott Evans, not a huge fan. Seeing the kind of Matador, the crop jacket. This one looks more like a Matador because the pants are a lot slimmer than the previous ones, especially with like the bow tie or the string tie. Again, I like the idea of the crop jacket. It's kind of like we're echoing toward the tailcoat a little bit. We're getting there with proportions, but again, not a winner. Reese Feldman, or a guy with a movie. Here's what's really funny. So if we talk about IG baddies and TikTok baddies, this guy follows all of them, and I know because I followed him because uh I followed him before he got famous on TikTok. I thought it was kind of funny doing behind the scenes stuff, and then so it's funny when you see like a random TikTok girl, and then you see like also followed by Reese, and I'm like, oh, that's interesting. But hey, he's a young guy on TikTok. I'm sure whatever he's got to do what he's got to do. I don't mind this. I feel like I wish the jacket was more interesting, but the skirt with pants underneath is kind of interesting. Um, if you look at what Reese normally wears, Reese Feldman, he does wear a lot of like dresses and stuff. I mean, he is kind of like the kind of like the TikTok Timothy Chalamet in a sense where like he's just kind of like an indie darling a little bit. Like he wears designer all the time. He's very young. I mean, by young I mean like maybe he's like a couple of years younger than me, but um he does get to go to these things dripped out just for being a TikTok guy. He does some interviews and everything, but he does get to wear some cool stuff. Um, but yeah, that's Reese Feldman. And okay, let's try to see one more. Maybe Vogue will have it. Nope, I think they're just repurposing images here. I have to
Guess not
make
the
an
one.
account. Good God, menswear
I think you
stuff.
covered most of them now.
Yeah, I think so too.
So,
Yeah, most of the stuff is the rest is women's wear. Yeah, I wonder if in my Discord if anyone shared anything else that was no, I think everything else is just pity. I guess we're gonna have to look at Pity Uomo now. So here we go. Pity Uomo 103. Oh, the floor 18 hours ago. Here we go. Oh, let's start with this one. The Fortes de Basso is thought out in time for another edition. And now it's the big one because everyone can go now. Previously it was like apparently it was like just the J Music guys that I had recognized who were there. But now we're getting everyone, and things are opening up, and we'll see. Right away, we can see Gibo on the right here on the right side wearing like a Fleck DB with a red striped shirt, ascot. You got like a pale red newsboy cap, white pants. I guess white pants like the Pity Uomo like uniform at this point. Um, I like the guy on the left. The gray suit with like the cream tie is always a good move. I like doing that. Um, And then you got this other guy wearing like a Ulster coat with a or like an officer's coat kind of, I guess, with a nice brown fedora. I here's the thing.
You're getting this from? It's like say it seems like there's like I haven't seen anything like this at all in any of the contents I've been consuming over the last couple of days. So
Yeah, I mean I've
it did
been
seem to be more segmented than ever. This is more like Pity used to be, but I don't think
yeah, right? This seems
anyone even remotely considered cool. Like this was like maybe 10 years ago something that
yeah,
people
this is like what I would
enjoyed.
see on like GQ. Then here's the thing I always think it's interesting. I like the fascination that people have with like these. I know it's kind of hard to see it from the stream, but like that kind of geometric. I call it a yuppie tie because it feels very corporate. But then like that kind of tie worn with very casual or what I consider to be casual things like this green like Ulster coat with like the fedora. I feel like that doesn't really go together. I feel like I want like a more of a textured tie, maybe like a more abstract geometric. And here it just looks like a yuppie guy put on this coat and a fedora. Again, like no shade, like to me that's just kind of what it feels like. Um, we got this guy, kind of. I think it's kind of fun. I don't know who this is. Um, that's it. Is there more pic? Does that
Yeah,
like
just
click it? Oh, there. Okay, I have
click
to like
wrong.
turn. Okay, I have to slide it over. Okay, here we go. Yeah, this is like classic Pity, right? You got like the dandy stuff here with this
Yeah.
like three-piece flannel or tweed jacket with the bellow pockets, the like seersucker stripe bow tie, kind of a tonal play with the brownish gray plaid cap, and then the nice thick frames with a it looks to be like a leather overcoat that he's got or suede overcoat he's got on his around his arm there. Um, kind of
I could
fun.
not care could not care less about looks like.
What's funny is that when you see like this, right? Like this is from the I don't know if it's the Florentine.net. I don't know what the hell this is, but like the lack of like the people that we see. This is crazy. Women's wear. Yeah, see, like you're like where's all the where's all the people that we look at? Where's the anthology Brycelands? Here, look, another like yuppie
Good point.
tie, with like the again very silk, very shiny, worn with something kind of crazy. I feel like it just doesn't go for me. Like I feel like you would need an equally wild or even just a solid tie. You got this guy, either pointing to God or telling someone to shut up or something. Interesting. More dandy stuff. With tartan like tuxedo style
Yeah,
suit
gives
with a cape and the tartan tie knot, but with a solid tie is kind of crazy. Okay, here we go. We got I forgot who this is. Shoot, I damn it. I know I follow them. But look here, he's got like an abstract tie, very like 80s take on like the 30s aesthetic, with a collar, with not a collar bar, a tab collar shirt, gray three-piece, and then like the belted plaid jacket. And on the right, you got some like nice, kind of like Beams Plus style, again like very oversized Americana, gun check like blouson with a yellow um lamb's wool sweater, probably tattersall or graph check shirt. There's some classic menswear for you. Okay, you got a fur coat there. You got whatever the hell this is. I don't know. Are shawls gonna be in nowadays? Who knows? Man. See, a Pity is alive, baby. The Pity that I grew up with, that I grew up seeing on Tumblr is alive and well. Interesting here. A like yeah, herringbone bucket hat, green tweed bucket hat with some nice chunky frames. The patchwork scarf and patchwork or like like these like yeah multi-pattern pieces are kind of popping. We saw that we might see Gian De Leon wearing a very similar scarf as well. But cool use of the of like the green Prince of Wales, green and red Prince of Wales, and then the brown herringbone overcoat, and then of course in true Pity fashion, the green gloves in the breast pocket. Can't escape that. I do like the play of the striped shirt and the I guess diagonal check tie, which is kind of fun. Uh, Don't know who these people are.
Uh,
I wonder if that's Andreas Larsen in the background of Bergenberg. It looks like it could be like this, but maybe not. I don't know.
Listen.
I wonder what he's been up to. I mean I used to love his looks from Pitti. He's one of my favorites. Ooh. Wow. Gingham tab color contrast shirt with a knit tie with a what looks to be like a jumpsuit or something underneath. Kind of crazy. Okay, here's something that's kind of related to what we would maybe like, the Southwestern print overcoat with what looks to be a double-breasted herringbone jacket with a like a ecru or like a pale gray spread collar. I kind of love that collar for shirts, by the way. I'm kind of trying to thrift some that are not polyester. And like a double like medallion or yeah, foulard print tie, but you can see there's two patterns in there, and then the main one is like the more vibrant one. Kind of weird.
Yeah, I've sort of been observing this like the spread of this sort of Euro-Western pity look.
Yeah, kind of
It's
weird.
you see it you still see quite a bit. It seems like a go-to to like uh, engage in some one-upmanship within Europe if you can add that successfully to your, but especially like the big over like that southwestern
Oh
overcoat
yeah,
thing.
yeah, yeah.
I mean, it's a good move, and it's like it has this sort of Clint Eastwood man without a name.
Yes, it
That type of
does. Yeah.
aesthetic is like the blanket coat, or even like the it's not the full poncho, but has this sort of blanket jacket. It's pretty. It's a
It's
strong alternative, and then also yeah. Although I don't always know, when he comes up with the full bolo tie and
oh
like
yeah, that's right.
like Italian guys, that's one. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
But what's the real
It's
deal? And you see like the interesting, like you look at like um Chase's looks from this year too, when he
oh,
went
that's
big
right.
with the cowboy hat. Is definitely an attempt to sort of draw back the Americans try to take that shit back.
That's true.
Uh,
Yeah, I think it's interesting.
which
Oh
which is
shit.
which is pretty good. So we should probably look at some. Oh, you want to see it? This
Uh
guy.
yeah, I
This is
gotta
what
go
I
to the
mean.
menswear
There's like
musings.
a little. I mean,
Damn.
man,
Uh,
I don't know who this guy really is, but he's like the kind of boring guy on Instagram now. But
that's I mean Mitch is nice. I haven't talked to him too much, but he is definitely that old school blogger of like the very basics, and I think it's kind of fun that he's been able to go to Pity because he's one of the few guys who actually like truly blogs about Pity, which I think is
uh,
helpful because like yeah, we can like urban composition doesn't have a blog. He just posts on his story. So and if we miss it, we miss it. Same thing with like Style After 50, Andy Popar here. So I'm not gonna read this right now, but I think it's fun. Like this is the real Pity, or at least the ones that we know. You're seeing a lot of these. Apparently there was a really nice dinner. I actually made a comment in Discord that it feels like these pities, the most recent ones, have felt the most extravagant to me, and maybe it's because the people that I follow are now in that world. These are not just like retail employees. These are people who are working their way in menswear. So we're actually getting to see what pity is like now, and it's a lot of stuff like this. Oh my God! Austin was at Pity. Holy shit! I'm happy for
who
this
the fuck
guy.
is this guy?
Yeah, he is an old friend of mine, like online menswear guy. Um, his name is he's Gentleman's Avenue. He's in Texas. He just works at like a menswear store, and I think now he's like the part owner of it because like the owner, like the original owner, like sold off the company. But I did not know that he was going to Pity, and I guess it makes sense, right?
There's
Like
some
it's a
other stuff.
trade show.
Yeah, but something is I do wonder if not to be too like bitchy about it. They sort of have extended. There's like a C-lister tier to Pity now that didn't seem to have been there before.
I gue-
Is it just is it
I
just
guess
because
so.
this is like you could have this is absolutely
Anyone can go, kind of a thing.
I
Like
mean I feel like in previous years you could have gone given like the level of cloud or whatever you've discussed that
sure,
back and forth before, but this year I feel like I could have gone.
yeah.
Like it's a which is
Well,
it could
yeah.
have it's sort of extended below that just like there's like other people I noticed like why on earth are they here and the content's being produced. You see like your friend, LA friends are gonna go in the summer. Did you see that?
Oh, who?
Albert and John John's guy, and everyone, they're all gonna go in the summer.
Oh yeah. I wonder if that's real or not. I mean, like, I also wouldn't be surprised if that wasn't fake. Like, I could definitely see them going.
No,
Uh,
I believe it's
you
100%
believe
is
it?
real.
Damn. I
Absolutely, it's
mean,
real.
it's
Because
oh
there
God.
is this sort of tier now. I do wonder what exactly the ticket is there because
I
uh
I will go if someone were to pay for this trip. Like, I know what it costs to go because I'm going to Italy for my mom's wedding, and it's not cheap. It's like thousands of dollars to, like, for everything, the trip, the flight, and the hotel, and then whatever the meals you're gonna do, and then of course the ticket to the event and everything. Like, it's a lot. I don't know, and I'm also like not an influencer. Like, again, like, I'm not like Albert or John or I'm not a TikTok guy. Like, I'm on TikTok, but
this
I'm
is what I
not.
feel. I feel like Pitti has like deliberately opened the door to like a different kind of influencer, not like the sort of not the kind we've seen before.
Yeah.
Even the menswear musings guy is sort of more of a throwback than actually what the. I think they're just trying to. I guess they just issue the passes to some of those
Yeah,
guys as well.
demystify it
So
maybe,
that
or
brands now include one or two of those guys or girls, as you saw
that's
earlier,
true. Yeah, that's true. I
on and throw in a couple of those guys as part of the thing, and maybe see what sticks.
Yeah, it's interesting because it's like I remember, like, Tony Sylvester would end up going under the Brycelands ticket. I mean, I'm sure that they would always, buy a couple of passes. And some of the menswear brands that we know are quite small, so there's always ways to get friends in. I remember, like, Buzz from the anthology saying, like, "Oh, hey, if you ever found your way there, like, he could have maybe helped me get in at the time." Especially because back then I worked at Ascot Chang, and before they even launched the anthology, I took a couple of Buzz's photos for fun in London. So that was, man, that's like almost
Cool.
7 years ago at this point. Maybe not that long, maybe like 5 years ago. But I know, like, yeah, like you said, there was maybe a time where I could have gone into it, and maybe even still today, but it's still, I don't know. Unless someone's footing the bill, I just can't do it. I don't make as much money as, like, urban comp. I mean, I think urban composition works for Plaza Uomo. I guess he would be kind of covered. I don't want to say anything about
But the other
anyone's
thing is that
details,
like the
but
dinners and the other shit, the thing in there is that the actual sort of content mill of the actual PD itself has run dry. So
now
it's
they're
moved on
adding
to
in
these
all the
type of
extra stuff. Yeah, yeah,
satellite events that
yeah,
Danielle Brown and the
yeah.
other guys are doing. So that's like the real ticket would be
To go to those
that, and
things.
it's like
Yeah,
it doesn't seem like any of them really bothered to show up at the Fortezza at all, like the actual fortress.
yeah.
So,
I would love it if style if
um,
someone in Style and Direction could go. I would love it. I would, have them do a. I mean, yeah, be a guest on the podcast. Tell me what the hell's going on over there. But let's get back to looking. I mean, I'm very. This is kind of cool. I'm actually very impressed with Austin. Like, I think that the red dinner jacket is really cool. Like, the brass button is kind of a baller move. I kind of like it. I just wish that the shirt was pleated or PK or something, just to kind of add in that kind of more old school flair. I think that it was a little bit of a, not that he's asking me to critique his fit. I'm sure he'll see this and maybe, I don't want him to think I'm clowning on him, but I think that I mean, I would do this my own way. Like, that's basically what I'm saying. Um, but let's see what else we got here. I don't know who these people are.
holy shit.
Some solid ties. Ooh, lovely, lovely glasses on this. See, I tried on glasses in that size. It doesn't look good. It's so funny because the round glasses I have are technically, I think, supposed to be like 60s, like David Hockney, like really big ones. But I feel like on me they end up looking more 30s just because I feel like I have a big round face and these glasses don't look good on me. But yeah, cool tuxedo. I mean, here's where you see the real tuxedos. You got the, I don't know who this is, but look at all those pleats on that shirt. There's like 7 rows each way, man. Jesus Christ. My 40s one has like only 3 rows of pleats, 3 or 4 rows of pleats. Um, but yeah, you can also see he's got a thinner satin stripe on his leg there. You got Angelique Noir here with 3-piece tweed, or sorry, 3-piece flannel with a nice tonal fedora with a pleated shirt. I guess kind of a spin on black tie with the U vest. You got Mr. I think this is Sunflower Man. I think the illustrator doing okay. Talk about Americans. I think he's Canadian, but like Americans, the continent reclaiming the American West look here with the silver belly hat, the wing collar, pleated wing collar shirt, but with a the bolo tie we talked about. Dinner jacket, and then the like some raw denim jeans. You can see there he's got his some pocket stains where his phone would have been. Drinking a what looks to be like a Negroni or Aperol spritz, maybe with the orange slice in there.
That's taller glass. It's Negroni, but yeah.
Negroni. Turtlenecks. Oh, you got the Don's Club on the right here. These people that I've recognized. You got what looks to be like Ian McDermott on the left. I don't know who that is. He looks kind of like Ian McDermott. Doing jaunty scarf with tuxedo. I kind of like that. Maybe that's how I'll end up wearing my tuxedo more in Italy because it's gonna take up a slot in my wardrobe when I go there. So maybe I can find a way to wear it with like knitwear or like a black polo shirt and like a scarf to kind of just make it into more of like an evening suit or something. I'll find a way. My Discord gave me shit for complaining, but I'll find a way to make my tuxedo work more. I saw this guy on the I don't know who this is or who this person is I should say. But the looks like a raw silk like a jacket, a peak lapel or D. Is that a DB? It looks like that could be. Oh, whoops! I think I accidentally scrolled too far. With the pleated shirt, I think it's really cool. And the beret, very very nice. I've done this. I've worn my my old white dinner jacket with a beret. Um, very cool. I wonder who this is. Andy Popar here, with a green velvet dinner jacket with a paisley, I think, or some kind of design bow tie. It's tied very nicely. Kind of a thick material. You can see Peter in the background with a velvet DB, which I think is honestly really great. Oh, there we go. There he is.
That's
Uh,
beautiful.
I love that. Yeah, I think I want to see more DB dinner jackets. I think we don't see that enough. I think most of the time it's a single-breasted shawl or collar. Oh man, he posted them twice. We got this guy with a red bow tie, and then this cover photo. Interesting. Okay, so wait, what date was this? Night one. Now it's day one, night one. Here we go. I guess someone had a pajama party. I guess I don't know. You got flannels and tweed wearing pajamas, paisley pajamas. Okay, here we go. Here's the real street style coverage. We're gonna dive. Let's dive right in here with the good stuff. Peter, really amazing double-breasted suit, plaid suit. Um, Kind of a low buttoning, but I think it really, really works well. Despite his like smaller frame, I think he's a really great dresser and knows what proportions work for him. And this is really good. I want a Glen Plaid DB, maybe one of these days. Um, with some very sharp shoes. I don't know if those are like St. Crispin's. Maybe they look like they have a
Yeah,
little waist to them. But like they look like a black suede cap toe or wingtip or something like that.
yeah.
Some black suede Oxford, and his JMM shades.
Just to yeah, that's just
It's good.
terrific. This is what's possible with a union job. I should tell the
Yeah,
kids.
there you go. I guess now I don't know. I guess he does both still. He still does construction or the electric work, and then
But yeah,
he's also the editor in chief of Plaza Uomo US.
that doesn't pay. No way that doesn't pay.
Not for that. Here you
No.
got some Italian style here. The Glen Plaid DB. I wonder who. Like I've seen. I don't know if I've seen this guy again. I'm so far out of the zeitgeist. You'll see it here. I don't know who these people are. Okay, I don't pay attention. I don't know the players. The guy on the right looks super familiar to me. I'm sure I've seen it in other Pitti coverage. The cut of the DB also looks very familiar. It looks kind of like that guy Lino Lucy, where like it's very low buttoning DB, but like everything's kind of like scrunched all there. You can see like the nipple buttons are like really like on the chest, more like it.
Yeah, we're into good sort of Euro older guy territory here with
Yeah,
and I always had like an affinity for this. This is like the Italian sort of twist on it, which have like the lighter color shoe, lighter color suede, like the actual snuff suede going along with that. It's
yeah,
like you do see that quite a bit. Um, but when
kind of,
it's done well and when it's kind of feels like the right kind of thing,
yeah.
I think it's actually actually pretty good. I mean, I wouldn't. To me, it hits different over there. Let's put it that way.
It does, yes. I totally
The
see
guys
what you
like that.
mean. Like it's if to me, yeah, it
Uh,
feels endearing versus like if I saw a younger guy doing this, I'd feel like it's not, it wouldn't be as good.
yeah, exactly, exactly. But you did. It's like yeah, it's like very noticeable. But
Yeah.
yeah. And then we
Oh,
have what's it, Alessandro. What's going on here?
yeah. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
Alessandro's right here. Um, very classic Alessandro. I mean, he's always dressed in the Americana way. He's wearing like a short duffel coat, which I always think of like as a like a fireman coat, I guess. I mean, those are very kind of similar closures, but he's wearing it over, well, like a vintage, probably like a very like old 50s or 60s, probably more 60s, like type 1 or type 2. Indigo
yeah.
scarf, got a Henley, white jeans,
Yeah.
which he's known for, and then the suede tassel loafers.
And it's classic white, always with white.
Yeah.
It's like a set piece. He always this is what he does.
Yeah, the white pants.
I've always been a huge fan. Actually, I've always been like a bit of an Alessandro
Uh,
apologist, even though when menswear sort of caught up and absorbed a lot of his stuff, uh, he's has done the same thing. Very typical of that kind of Euro Americana appropriation that
yeah,
I think is
he's one
I
of the
think is quite good.
OGs on that. Yeah, it doesn't
It's
seem like.
quite good. It has like a real appreciation and stuff, but I don't think it has like a um I don't think he cares what people wear in Texas, something like that. I don't think he gives a shit.
Yeah, he just puts it
He-
together, whatever he
It's
envisions
like
in
a
his
very
mind.
Italian, it's a very Italian thing. He's like,
Yeah.
okay, this is what it is. I love this stuff. It's much better. It's like Ralph in that way. It's like you do prefer fantasy to
Yeah,
reality. There is
I can
something
see that.
there is something to that. That yeah, fantasy is better than reality. Idea of craft is often sort of better than the reality. The idea of uh, and it's like an easy coin, like cooler. I think he's got. A lot of people say he's got bad vibes. I think he's got good vibes.
Well, yeah,
And I'd love to go to Milan and and visit the store if he's in there and see.
oh, that's
Yeah,
true. Yeah.
the kind of guy you can.
I
But yeah,
wonder what
love.
he's
He
like.
probably doesn't speak much English, which is probably a bonus. Yeah,
Yeah, I think I photographed him once at Inspiration, which is probably the closest we would have had to Pitti, because a lot of some of these guys, or at least Alessandro, went there once, and he was wearing a Wellama fedora, so I took a photo of him for Cody. But yeah, I don't know who this next guy is. Got the barber over a gun check jacket with black knitwear, some nice brown high waist trousers, and looks like shell on the feet there.
yeah, it's just terrific.
This is really, yeah, really good. I mean, I'm partial to longer barbers, but again, this is very nice. Um, More old guy style here, with a like a red pinstripe with again the suede shoes. I'll always love the suede shoes in the wintertime. Very nice dramatic collar on that houndstooth uh coat, which also has like the blue window pane on top of it, which is
Yeah,
cool.
stands out in contrast to the other guy who has like the not so great collar on that one. Yeah.
Yeah, kind of normal. At least the one on the right has like a longer length, but although maybe it's because of the wind, it might be more similar. Scott Schumann talking to Alessandro here. Oh wait, does this tell me how tall Alessandro is? Like, I guess more close to my height because I'm kind of I'm a little on the shorter end. Is this Aaron Levine? This can't be him, right? This
This, I think, yeah.
Yeah, okay. So he's got like a plaid kind of hunting jacket, or a take on a hunting jacket with some like suede boots and flannel trousers. Probably taking a call. I always wonder who they're calling. Like, are they placing orders right there? Like, hey, tell the factory we got to make this. Like, I always wonder what the hell these people are doing. Um,
Telling each other where they are. So,
yeah. Oh, I guess that makes sense. I'm over here. Yeah, it's
over
like
here.
me meeting someone at Disneyland or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know who this is, but it's nice. Again, I'm always a fan of plaid jackets, and looks like a jaunty scarf with a military jacket or something on top. You got Douglas Cardo here, with some nice shades. Actually, I've never seen him wear shades before. I'm sure he has.
Yeah.
But nice like foulard tie and a nice spacing that I like. Obviously, the blue striped shirt, the checked DB, man after my own heart. And yeah, nice overcoat as well. Oh, permanent style. I always like seeing Simon like off, not off duty, but maybe like in a more fashiony setting or trying to be fashion. He's wearing the I don't know who made the sweater, Cole Hayes, the Rubato, who knows, one of the guys he covers. But looks really nice, worn over the corduroy suit and presumably what is the uh permanent style Oxford shirt. Um, that tote bag looks like the Eddie Bauer one, but I know it's not. It just looks very
A lot
similar.
more expensive. Yeah.
I do wish Simon tied the sweater. I think that would have killed it for me. I would have been like, hell yeah. I know that might not be his thing, but I think that would have
You
been
know,
sick.
I started like on this trip I just had, like I started wearing it a bit like that, just sort of instinctively,
Does it
because
stay? Does it stay up for you? Like I think that's my
yeah,
concern.
it does. Yeah, if the sweater substantial enough, it stays up.
Ah, okay. Well, maybe my cotton sweaters are just too. I should try it. I should. Maybe I'll wear that this weekend. Who knows? Who knows what I'll do? This is how the backlog happens. I see stuff and I go, okay, maybe I should try that. Like on the right though.
I do wonder if like the severely unbuttoned in the winter look is sort of could be improved upon. I'm not sure if that's like a great thing. You would have some.
That's true.
I
I
don't know.
mean, he probably didn't feel like wearing a tie, and it's hard to
Yeah,
think about how Simon would do like an open shirt, right? Like I feel like I mean I don't know if he's a jaunty. I mean, I guess maybe he could be a jaunty scarf guy. And I know he doesn't really like wearing camp collar shirts too much, so I don't know.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, again, I'm glad to see this. I mean, this is better than like just like a suit and pocket square combination, which I know we all don't like. But on the right,
You get full on gnome core on the right. Yeah, I
yeah,
love it.
full on. I don't know who the hell this guy is. I'm sure someone will tell me. But straight up gnome core. He's even wearing blue and red, which like underneath the coat you can see the blue like puffer coat or whatever the hell he's got on underneath. But the
Yeah.
coat looks fantastic. The Donegal is really nice. The wide leg looks black jeans with clogs. I'm seeing so many
The
clogs. I
cutoff
cutoffs too.
with the
Ugh.
Birkenstock mink suede. I got those. That's a pretty good.
Damn, do I gotta get those now? Like I feel like I mean TikTok loves them. All the TikTok boys are yeah in love with those ones. I'm like, do I
Yeah,
do?
I went to the Birkenstock store in Venice yesterday, and
Yeah.
I very nearly bought like the shearling Arizona,
Ah.
the actual sandals with the shearling in them. Uh,
Yeah. Are the I see my thing is like I feel like those would make my feet sweat so much.
but they're also sandals, so they're open. If you
Oh,
don't
that's
have that,
true. That's true.
yeah, I wouldn't wear them in California. It'd be insane. No,
Yeah.
I wouldn't.
uh
No,
m-
but yeah, absolutely.
more I don't
Yeah,
know who this
Rolex.
is, but okay, Rolex here. Okay, here we go. More Western wear with the whoa, okay, this is more of a
That's
designer thing.
Kevin. Yeah, it's his. I mean, that's the other side of the Euro Western. He's a Ralph Lauren guy, right?
Oh, that's right, that's right. I think
Leading more fashion. He's like going from like I think he's at the Polo store in Paris, but
oh,
he
interesting.
does like a lot of modeling outside of it. Chat
Oh.
on IG sometimes. He's a cool guy.
Yeah, the
Um,
mule, I guess. Like puffer mules are kind of a sick,
I know
kind of look
it's a
cool.
few of those things.
Oh, there they are. There it is. We got the Anglo-Italian guys. I love it. My favorites, or one of my favorites, I should say.
Yeah,
We got
speaking to the guns, great look. Yeah,
yeah,
it's good.
just grays and blues with the suede shoes. Jake Grantham, I think again is one of if you guys have been following me for a long time, he's one of my style, my OG style icons. Just because of I mean his posture and slouch again is one of my favorite things, but it's fun to see his style kind of stay the same the past like 5 years. I mean he left the armory I think 5 years ago or so. But yeah, single breasted jacket, gray pants, tassel loafers, the rep tie or like
Yeah,
the double
it's an
rep.
interesting thing. It's like whether it's standing still or not. They definitely moved into it to the direction they do now. You see, like what Anglo Italian's been doing the last year or so. It's kind of a way. I mean, they still do that stuff, but that's been their suits and stuff has been that's been set for 3 4 years now.
Yeah.
They develop more fabrics and stuff, but now they're moving into like not gorp, but like like more
Yeah,
practical
kind of like
jackets and stuff.
dad gorp, I feel like,
Yeah, yeah,
like the
this is like British,
windbreakers and stuff.
sort of British suburban. Like not country, but like British suburban style, which is very interesting because I think they have a very particular
Yeah.
London guy clientele that it's not young, but also.
I guess yeah, it would make sense that they would do that, right? Like,
But I've not been tempted by any of those things. But
oh
it's like
yeah, of course.
splasher jackets. Though some of the stuff, the actual sportswear they did, but then quickly just never appeared again. Some of that was amazing, and I wish I had bought more of it.
Mm.
Shane bought that tennis blazer from them.
Oh, that's right. That was kind of a weird
Really,
one for them. That's really
really wish I
good.
got. I got like one of their early polos. It's insanely good, and I don't know why. And short. It's like a
Ah,
short polo that has like a thin, narrow waistband, so it sort of it blouses beautifully, but you have to wear high waist pants with it.
right.
It's super oversized and boxy, with a square pocket, like 30 style, like square, completely
Oh, I
square
like
pocket,
that.
patch on it. It's amazing, and they have not brought it back since. And
Damn, yeah, that I guess it is interesting to note like how the direction has changed. Maybe they've lost or they're moving away from
did
the
that. They did a
hashtag menswear.
sailing. They did like a sailing splash, like popover.
Okay.
Was superb as well, and it's like just did not have uh whatever $400 they wanted for it or something back then. But the pound was not as weak as it is
Right.
now. So they've been going in very interesting. I
Yeah.
think that some of the more original, understated brands out there. I would love to get like a jacket or something from them, but um, it's been
Yeah.
it's
I
because I
should
went to
keep.
the store like in 2019.
Yep. Okay.
And actually, and he was there. I did like
It
I got a pocket square or something for a party.
nice.
But I went there to try on all the stuff, and I tried on all the things they had, and it's a superb little place. So
Nice. Yeah, I went there right before they or right when they opened. Again, I was like 21 or whatever, however the hell old I was, and so can't afford anything back then. So,
no, it's
um, okay, we got some cool Asian guys, you know, Fair Isle with like a military jacket with some really interesting boots on the left there. We got kind of a more typical on the right with the oversized window pane, double-breasted overcoat or polo coat, I guess. With the with the cream geometric or foulard tie. A better look at the Anglo-Italian guys here. Man, there you go. You got Jake slouching in all of his glory. Love it. I need to wear
the
this.
shoulders.
Yeah, look at those shoulders just rolling off, baby. And I like how, you know, on the other two guys, I think the middle one's Mario or something, and then the right one is Fabio. You can see like the cut just is so different on Jake. Like it just seems more slouchy on him. Um, but yeah, I need to probably copy these.
You got the Anglo on the left and the Italian
Yeah,
on
the
the.
right. Yeah,
You
yeah,
got
kind of right.
you got this other thing in the middle.
And
Yeah,
all suede shoes. Love it. I love it. I need to wear again.
yeah.
I need to wear this something like this next week. You got that guy again. Oh, you got this guy again. I forgot his name. But you got a nice tote bag from wherever the hell he got some swag from. Classic Pitti Uomo right here. You know, the overcoat, gloves in pocket, white pants with the fun socks and suede loafers. Nice roll
Yeah, this
neck there.
is
Oh, there we go.
terrific.
There you go. We got it's safari jacket. Oh, is this anthology? I think yeah, safari jacket over. Yeah, I think it's anthology because look at where that buttoning point is in the rounded corner. I feel like this is anthology. With the white jeans or white like chinos because it looks like it's got a nice rise, but the hems look very casual, and then the suede
Yeah.
like chukka boots. I've been enjoying seeing like I mean I know that the Asterflex and the Clarks one is popular, but like the I've seen a lot of 30s chukka boots and like illustrations, and I feel like this you know this kind of elegant take is something that we don't
Yes,
get
I
to
think
see
you
very
do
often.
want with Chuckos. I think you want that slightly layer of like lux. I do love.
Yeah.
Is it has those like is it St. Crispin's or something? It has like
Yes.
amazing,
Yeah. Yeah. Those.
truly it's extraordinary. This the John Lobs as well. I've seen them when you see them around. It's like
Oh.
okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
That if I ever got another pair, I do have a pair of like Italian Chuckos, like the first proper shoes I got.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I had them for like 15 years, and they're like Italian. Italian suede, black suede chukkas in there.
Oh, those,
I
yeah,
do
those sound
think.
nice.
Uh, but yeah, if I ever got one, they're sort of maybe they're gonna have a moment again. They sort of dropped off a little bit in terms of even for us, we talk about loafers all the time, but in terms of loafers
I
and Chelsea boots and stuff, and I think the chukka boot has sort of definitely been forgotten a
I try to
little
wear
bit.
it. I think for me they're kind of a go-to for the Esquire man stuff because I just in my head I got them not just because of the Drakes but because of the 1930s apparel arts. You know, you see the chukka boots a lot in there with like, you know, gabardine trousers, flannel trousers, and I've always liked that idea with like the obviously mine are faded by now, but like the snuff suede against like yeah, like a tweed jacket looks really nice. Well,
I mean,
speaking
it
of
has the problem of being like a little mid, or at least it
that's
can
true.
be, and
Yeah,
so
it
because it
does.
is like the dress boot syndrome
Yeah. But
affects
I
them a
do
little.
think it benefits from the lack of eyelets. Like, you know, it's only got
Yeah, yeah.
two or
But I
three.
totally like when was this like 10 years ago or something? That's what I wanted. I wanted like
Yeah.
suede chuckas, and I wanted like eyelet, like triggers,
Mm-hmm.
brogued boots or whatever.
Right, right.
Which was awesome while it lasted. But yeah.
Yeah. Next we've got two DBs, so one on Buzz and one on this other guy here.
uh, uh,
Very, very standard. I mean, you can see here. I mean, speaking of boots, Buzz is wearing, I think, Chelsea's or like I think those are Chelsea's.
there's
Um,
something on the left.
yeah, I can't tell what that. Maybe it's like a jodhpur, but like it doesn't really wrap around completely. But yeah, very, very nice. Anthology is always a good look here. You got Angelique again, another guy wearing got a whole bunch of watch content. Okay, here we go. We got a little bit more of a, not not super crazy, but the good night, Dan. Um, we've got
Belgians.
the Belgians. Yeah, it looks like they could be the Strides because of the rubber sole, maybe. It looks like there's a little contrast there. But nice color on the suit, nice full trouser, at least on his frame. It breaks just very slightly. Um, Geometric scarf, a raglan overcoat, nice tie. Yeah, very very standard. This is kind of like the Pitti look that I imagine, where it's just like again not the dandy stuff, but like for like the classic menswear side again, just like a little bit of fun, not too much. And you can always tell with the ties. It's always got like the kind of yuppie tie. Capes. Not well, not I guess not cape. He's just wearing an overcoat on his shoulders, but
Yeah.
gray
Little
suit.
striped scarves are back. They're kind of a Y2K thing, actually. I
Oh
remember
yeah,
those.
maybe I should wear mine because
I definitely had one of those.
I
Uh,
have one when I went to Europe, or I guess London, um, and when we visited Oxford, I got like some Oxford University scarf, but it's got those multi stripes through it, which is kind
but
of
that's a
fun.
school stripe one,
Oh,
right?
that I
These are
guess
like
so.
and
Yeah.
these are like the thin ones. These were super popular, and you tied them the annoying Euro style, where you just tie them in the loop, the one loop
Oh
string,
yeah, the one loop thing. Yeah.
the sort of asymmetrical one loop string. It looked was a look at the time. Do not recommend anybody at home
Yeah.
tie a scarf that way. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, don't.
Yeah, yeah. I think I remember now.
Simple loop around and you put it in. Yeah, no, don't do it.
Yeah, that's right. I do remember that. We got Mitchell here with a fun medallion tie with a green jacket, so he's kind of having some fun with the I believe is like the ratio OCBD because of that really big bell curve. Um,
Really?
I don't,
Then maybe they
I
change it because I had a ratio and it's not quite like that.
maybe that's what I think because I know he covered it. Maybe I don't know. Maybe this is proper cloth. It could be one of those two. I really want to see what Eric's wearing. It looks like he's got like a pink corduroy suit, which kind of
Yeah.
echoes Matt Woodruff. Matt Woodruff of J Muser also has a pink corridor like moleskin suit in that very similar shade, and I think he also wore it with like a cream turtleneck when he first got it. I remember seeing that somewhere. I could be remembering it wrong, but yeah, that's that. You got more Mitch there. Got Jeremy
Actually, you
Kirkland.
gotta give a shout out. Yeah, a shout out to like there's a subtle like style evolution for Eric.
Oh yeah,
He's
it's definitely
he's
got.
cooler. He's a lot cooler than he uh become more relaxed like in his
Yeah. Kind
It's
of
like
similar
getting
to like
older, he looks
Simon a
better.
little bit as well. I feel like a
Yeah, I
little
think he
more
looks a
fun.
lot better than he did like a couple of years back when
Yeah.
he was still like too neat to like now he's more
Right.
having more fun, being more relaxed, less sort of yeah, less of that spotless thing, have more fun now.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's the
Next.
idea like yeah, how would you feel about, the first time you actually went to Pitti? What kind of fit would you have gone on a day like this? You got the musings guy going out. What do you go for? How do you avoid? I'm not sure. Can we see that? What is his name? Mitchell? I don't know.
Yeah,
Uh,
Mitchell. Yeah.
is he doing? I don't know. But there's like, it's a good fit, no? But
Yeah.
I wonder if the vibes are the right ones.
I mean, I feel like, this, I think pity is an opportunity to wear something that maybe you can't get to wear a normal day. I know he's got more of a conservative job. So maybe
And that's what I
this,
mean. How do you shed that? Like,
oh.
how do you shed the aura of like the airport bar in Denver? That kind of guy to be bitchy. If you got regional manager phase, then what do you do?
Oh, I see. Yeah, I mean, it's
Oh,
curious
he
to
looks
see.
great, actually. I think he did a great job.
I like the coat. I like the nice use on the, I think that's a Filson tote bag, I think.
Honestly, what would you wear on a day like this, huh? What would you do?
I don't know. I mean, it's one of those things where I try not to overthink. I think I'm over that phase of like not overdressing, but overcompensating. Like, oh, like I think I call it, if it's not pity Uomo, I think it's like Dapper Day
No, but what
syndrome,
adjustment?
maybe.
I don't think that's actually not the question. The question is like, what adjustments would you make
Oh.
of like, would you just roll out the tie bar and the foulard, 30s foulard, and the double-breasted suit? Or would you actually just make a little bit of an adjustment to
I don't know.
a
It's one
certain
of those things where
style?
I've never
You're
had
not in
to.
Los Angeles, so you got to do something.
That's true. I mean, I don't know. I think we've had like similar ideas before where like, we think like if we could go with anything custom, like I think I would have loved to go in like a 40s like leisure suit, like like a matching Hollywood jacket and trouser, which I've seen like at Joyride, I would love to do that. But if it was in my own closet, it's really tough because I don't know what adjustment to make at this point because I've never been in a situation where like I could get photographed and it's also a menswear thing. Like Dapper Day is a little bit different because that one I can be more period than I would do. Inspiration was always casual, so with the suiting part of it, it's hard for me to think about. I
I
don't
feel
know.
like I would dress down for pity. Yeah. I would feel like I would do that. That would be my
Yeah, I
default.
think so too, because I feel like my tailoring, I love my tailoring, but I know it can't compete with bespoke or whatever. And not to make it in the competition, but I feel like, you know, and maybe this is why people always assume me as a vintage guy, because I feel like most of my outfits that people really, really do like is like when I wear like my military trousers or something like that, right? So maybe I would wear those
Yeah, yeah.
with like a sport coat. My God, we still have so much to go through. Because I want to see what everyone wears. I'm gonna try and go fast now. I
Yeah.
know, but we got Jeremy
Just keep
Kirkland.
away.
I'm gonna try and not talk too much about each outfit, but yeah, Jeremy, I think it's
Yeah.
cool to see him. What I do think is funny is Jamie wearing double knees. That is kind of hilarious. Not that it's bad, but because to me, double knees is so TikTok. Like it's such a big like Dickies, double or Carhartt double knees, and seeing it done the menswear way with like white socks, overcoat, with what looks to be like a jungle jacket tucked in, I think is
No,
it.
it's the OG 107, I think, tucked in,
Oh,
which is
yeah, I guess
it's
so.
like
You're right.
worn like that. I think that's like uh, it's actually a decent move. I actually do like military sort of overshirt as shirt is actually not the bad. I don't like the jungle jacket as
Yeah, I
tucked
mean,
in.
yeah, that's weird.
It's
That
like
seems weird to me.
that's what the 1,000 yard style guy does, no?
Yeah.
Which I think is no good. But the OG 107 or kind of the one jacket that Spencer got at
Oh, that's right. Yeah, yeah.
well, that style, the HBT
Oh, I see
with
it now. That
the
is the
big front
OG.
pocket. It's
It
the
is.
OG 107.
I see
It's
it
actually
there.
interesting
Yeah.
low level choice there, but I should wear mine a bit more maybe. But
Yeah.
it's a good one.
I do like
Doesn't feel
Milad
like-
here wearing this like crazy top with some wide leg. I think those are Cast Atlantic. I feel like those could be like the lin like some kind of pant. With the white socks, pale loafers. I think it's cool. I love seeing photographer style. Oh,
Yeah,
there we go.
it's great.
We
Yeah.
see Matt Woodruff with some gold aviators, a pinstripe suit, and striped shirt, striped tie, and I think he's wearing cowboy boots with this. I'm pretty sure. Can't see what everyone else is wearing
Really?
there.
What's the other? Oh.
Old men here, very nice. Classic Pitti. Don't know who these people are. We got the like a pea
Yeah,
coat on the
this
left
is kind
there.
of bad.
Suede shoes, tweed suit here. Oh, tab collar, I think. Interesting. Ooh, very 80s style DB right here, you know, with the 6-on-1, I think. Or it
It's the
is.
Danish guy, man. It's the
Yeah.
Danish guy.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Wearing the scarf again, it's not too long. I can't do this. My scarves always go past my jacket because it's just too I'm too short.
That's good. That's
Uh
cool look though.
yeah, it
Don't
is
mind that.
cool. Again, kind of making a jacket saffron core. You're gonna emulate the shawl or the tunic there. Some watch content, tuxedos. Yeah, I guess they did have a pajama day. This is honestly so funny. Like menswear, and then you got like regular tourists in the background. I think that's so good. Um,
Yeah.
uh, cool. I like the gun check over tuxedo stuff here. Um, velvet velvet jacket. Oh, for the Scaroso event, the shoe one. Interesting. Okay, day two, night two. Let's speed through this. Okay. Baseball
All right.
cap. Kind of got Kirkland core here, you know, with probably like a Laura Piana cap or something. Is this flannels and tweed? Wait, this is 103. Yeah, this is. Yeah, we're still here. Okay, okay. I thought. Okay, here's
Yeah.
the thing. I thought I've seen this outfit before. That's why I thought it was funny. But anyway, we got flannels and tweed. I like again the flannel jack suit here with the solid tie and the university striped shirt. Uh, Eric with a field jacket on top. Um, Black fedora with a pinstripe suit and the nice block tie there. The suit on the right looks kind of cool to me. Kind of feels like Bruce Boyer cut a little bit. Looks kind of. I mean, obviously looks kind of English. Is that Anderson and Shepard? Like the shoulders, maybe? It looks familiar to me. Maybe it's Italian. I don't know. Um,
Zero idea. Yeah.
I
Do not know.
can't tell. Okay. Oh, there's Un Voyage Tutorial in the background there. Guy from who just submitted today. We've
Oh.
got
Oh really? Oh yeah. Sure.
yeah, Greg wearing
Yeah.
a what's this, is it like Brooklyn Circus cap? I don't know what brand it is, but he's wearing like the diamond tweed coat. Is that from Wythe? Is that the Wythe one?
It is last year. Yeah.
Last
Last
year,
year's live
okay.
Italian
With
tour.
a really great pink V-neck sweater or sweater vest. Again, see, this is to me like Greg's always seemed like New York menswear to me, and this seems very zeitgeist. Like he's very on the nose or at the pulse. Again, with double knees, so he's doing it there.
I
Uh,
do wonder. It would be nice actually to have a chat with Greg about actually his like he's French after all, right? Isn't he?
that is
So
yeah, Greg Lelouch,
I
yeah,
wonder exactly how he thinks about it. But yeah,
yeah.
terrific stuff.
Nice look, very simple there. Got Milad wearing some raw hems and a big old polo coat, very
Yeah,
nice.
terrific. It's one
Uh,
of always one of my favorites, even though this is like something that I.
oh yeah, Milad.
This is a great example of something that a lot of people are doing, but not as good as that.
Yeah. There's that guy
Um,
we saw earlier with the bell. Okay, I actually like this now. This is crazy. He's got like some kind of Norfolk suit, shooting suit, belted thing, with like a bellows pocket coat, which I think is sick. That's pretty nice. I don't know who he is, but that's cool. You got Pitti stuff here. You got this guy. Again with the yuppie ties, and then we're seeing a lot of rolled DB, or I guess 6-on-1s. This is very classic, you know, Japanese
Yeah, I like
style brown jacket, gray trousers, big frames there.
the nylon backpacks, especially a nice twist. Like,
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. That is cool. Oh, that is really nice. We got
I thinking about that more like expensive nylon as like
yeah, 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 yeah,
a thing. I know that's like a kind of like a luxe Japanese thing to do, but
yeah.
it is actually a very cool
I
thing to do.
yeah.
Good alternative to like the
Yes,
rugged
that's
bag.
true. I like
If you do that.
That's a good point. We've got Peter here wearing a lovely DB jacket. I think this is a suit for him. I'm not sure if it is a suit, but like I mean he's not wearing it as a suit, he's wearing it with jeans. But I love this. It reminds me of the Prince of Wales a lot.
Yeah,
Angel Bespoke there with his like it's like I don't know what fabric that is, but it's very
mohair. Yeah, who knows? Yeah, I
mohair.
don't know.
Yeah. Old guy
Alpaca.
style, woman style. Got a guy with a puffer parka. Oh, you've got the anarchist guy in Durito with his like
Oh,
Frankenstein
yeah.
thing. Um, a little bit calmer than usual, I guess. Before he did like a DB with an SB, which was crazy. Um, Negroni tweed? Is this Negroni? This is Negroni tweed. That's definitely Negroni tweed.
Yeah.
DB suit.
Yes.
I kind of wish the shirt and tie were different, or maybe a little bit more contrast.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, More dandy stuff here. You got Fabio Atanasio with the bespoke dudes eyewear. Gray suit, very simple. Anthology guys on a separate
Yeah, there you
day.
got the whole crew. Yeah,
Yeah,
nice.
you got Buzz with the big scarf and the big, very nice overcoat. I wonder if he took some cues from Coherence. You got Willie with the fedora, the scarf, the
Yeah, great
turtleneck.
stuff.
Yeah, really good. And that like fleece jacket, third from left is kind of goes hard actually, kind of cool.
Yeah, always yeah, Willie's always great.
Yeah,
To
this
appreciate that it takes time during pity to like my fit. So very good. That's a
there
very
you
cool.
go.
Not
Uh,
everyone did that, but he did. Yeah, so
yeah. This one's kind of crazy. This like short crop jacket
yeah,
over
they
the
got the
suit.
Casentino short jacket. I saw that, and he uh he like bulks it up with like two more. I don't know. Maybe you should have lost the denim jacket there, but otherwise
Yeah.
it's pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
More classic stuff here. Can't escape the bold pea coat.
yeah, that's the guy. That's the Swiss guy.
What?
He's wearing the guy with the regimental or the weird regimental squiggly regimental tie
Oh, this one. Yeah,
and,
yeah, yeah.
and a DB flannel. So he's there as well. Like, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like the
Yeah.
C-listers are here. I
Uh,
mean, he's a cool guy. He's kind of funny on Instagram.
yeah.
This Swiss guy. I
Oh,
don't know. I
look at
can't remember what
this.
his name is. He's great. He's great.
Look at this crazy the belted paisley jacket here. Um, and like very Ralph on the left with like the purple socks and the velvet shoes. Damn. Everyone going out red. See, I want more DBs. I think everyone's doing single-breasted dinner jackets. I want DBs. I guess no Drakes there this time, apparently. I don't see any coverage of that.
Yeah.
Oh, his suit's got a window pane to it. Very nice for Anglo-Italian. I think the Anglo-Italian color palette's so good. Um, who else we
Yeah.
got? Oh, there's Chase wearing the Russell check suit with
Suit. Yeah.
yeah with RM Williams I think on the feet with the Barber Solway, the cable knit turtleneck, and then the denim Western shirt underneath. Very cool. I wish we should see if we can see his full fits before we close out. Tony Sylvester wearing the double breasted. I think this is the Bryceland's uh like
Oh
lounge
yeah.
suit.
Great. Great stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's is that it? Day one, I think that's it. Is this just 2 days? Maybe he's still waiting on some other stuff. Date one, that one. Yeah, I think that's basically. I don't know where else people would get stuff. I guess I can go to Instagram and see what people have been doing. But I want to see if Chase has his outfit on there. I guess
You
not.
can say that you can see on Mr. Mort's
Oh yeah, that's
Instagram. You
right,
can see a lot
Mr.
of the
Mort.
stories. The
Mr.
stories there. You
Mort.
get some of them. Picks
Yeah.
up some good, some more interesting, wackier one. He's got
Oh
full
boy.
bits of the user guys. Yeah.
Dang. This is oh that's a while back. Let's see here. Oh, this is his first
Yeah, you
like
gotta go.
pity.
You gotta do
That's
the
funny.
stories. You gotta do the stories. That's where you find them.
Okay, let's go in here. All right, let's jump in. Oh, that's pretty fun. Okay, G and Dillion wearing Mary Jane's with the oh yeah, there you go. There's that scarf.
Yeah.
There's the patchwork foulard scarf with the like a crazy check suit. Looks very interesting with the wireframes. You got this guy. I don't know who this guy is. But that's kind of fun. Very
Very
Y2K.
good.
Oh, you got Jesus Christ.
See that? I don't know.
Oh wow, this is crazy.
You got the kind of
This is
guy.
kind of funny. This is kind of fun. I would probably do the same thing if I went to Pity. Let's see here. Okay, still got some of the wilder stuff. But hashtag buying power. Oh, we got Matt Woodruff in his puppy tooth suit. You can see here he's doing a stronger shoulder than usual, like a rope shoulder. University stripe or Bengal stripe shirt, solid tie, and I think the real thing is he's wearing some suede cowboy boots. So that's very cool. I
That
kind
is
of
that cool. Yeah.
I kind of
Yeah.
like and the thin like belt which I think that belt looks like it could be from
Yeah.
that what's that one, the front general store. They have that thing. I forgot there. But that's very cool. I love that gray suit. Oh boy, some men get dressed. Who is this? Hell yeah, red jacket. Kind of a oh, flare pants. Okay, okay. Gian wearing a like another short duffel coat. Damn, I guess maybe it's because it's Mr. Moore, but I'm like I feel like I thought you couldn't do this. Like I thought you couldn't show off what was upcoming, you know? Very cool. This is interesting. I kind of like these vibes. The tucked cardigan is a little bit goes a little crazy, but you know. Overalls with a suit, interesting there. Oh, he's got the Norwegian sweater on. Very cool.
Stolen valor. Love it. Yeah.
Samuel Hine. Oh, kind of normal for Sam, but I guess maybe that's like his vibe nowadays. Um, I like how they're talking to a guy with a polo shirt. That's kind of fun. What a contrast. Okay. Crazy vest there. This is cool. I like this. Whatever this is, whoever
Yeah.
this is. DB with the like crochet or like this kind of like yeah type of like Bodhi-esque jacket with wide leg cords. Very nice. This is very cool. This guy, I think I met this guy in LA. He's like an LA fashion guy. Um, let's see what else we got here. Oh man, leather DB. I see. Yeah, I want to take random pictures like this. This is like the best. Wow, skinny jeans. Um, oh, hilarious. Just hanging out with Gian. Okay, puffer vest, old man style here. Okay, okay. Damn, I wish we could see some more stuff. I want more like I wish we could see exactly what Chase wore, but I guess it's kind of hard to see.
There's gotta be something in the stories. Let's see. Gotta go in the stories, right?
Yeah. Uh, I think he's just out. Oh, there we go. Here we go. I mean, this is I guess the same exact outfit, but yeah, he is wearing
Yeah.
the cowboy hat with the photographer cowboy hat photographer style. And if I look up, I think James Harvey Kelly, Pitti Uomo. Damn it! I thought they'd be, but he James Harvey Kelly uh did wear a cowboy hat to Pitti with like a big chunky barber jacket, and I wish I could
Yeah.
find it, but I know he did do
I
it.
actually know the thing. I think I know the fit you're talking about.
I
It's
put it somewhere.
stuff.
I have it somewhere, yeah. But yeah, the fit just reminds me of that so much. I wish we had the reference for it, but I guess we just don't have it. Um, But yeah, especially with the scarf too. I swear to God, it's somewhere. I know I have it somewhere. Maybe it's in the barber. If I look up barber, okay, if I just scroll through this. Oh, yeah, there it is. I had it. It's right there. I mean, okay, I guess it is kind of a different vibe, but I can see the similarities. Like
Yeah.
he's also not wearing a scarf. He's wearing like a tied rugby. Um, but that's pretty fun. I know. I wish I could see other stuff that Chase is wearing. I don't know. Is this?
That's James Ferguson. Yeah,
Yeah, with the
AKA
vest over the cord
Rocky Mountain
suit.
vest over the cord. Yeah.
Yeah. Damn, I wish. Let's see here. Who else can I look up? Maybe in his tagged photos, are people tagging him already? No. Wait. Maybe.
You look up that guy. Yeah.
Yeah,
You'll
the
find some
Zachary
shit.
Weiss. Okay, so he is wearing
And
cowboy
the
boots
boots.
there with like yeah, the flex suit that I shot him in with a nice scarf. Angel Ramos. Yeah, this is. Oh, there we go. There's Chase going full on. I love it. Club. Oh no, no. I wish it was a club collar shirt. I think. Okay, if I was doing it, I would do this exact look with a club collar to kind of give it that like 1920s oil baron kind of thing going
Yeah,
on.
I know. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that look actually, but I mean, it is a like it's a nice.
I should honestly wear my Western fedora more like this. I should actually just straight up own it. Maybe I'll do that this weekend. Who knows, man? See, it's hard to get inspired all the time. But that's very cool. I like Chase's style a lot. He's a good inspiration for mine. Oh, this is just game user stuff. Okay, if I just go to Zachary Weiss. Okay, very Ralph. You know.
I'm coming around to his like obnoxious party look thing. It's
Yeah,
actually
it's a, you know
I think it's like a
it's
good. It's like the bad guys from or like there are only bad guys like the bad guys of Gatsby. There are only bad guys in it, but
yeah.
um, it's
No,
like
I think it's kind of fun. I mean, I will never be in this. Wow, Jesus. Look at that bow tie. It's kind of a big one. I kind of like this actually. The gray
yeah,
plaid bow tie with the
yeah.
white dinner jacket, kind of a move. I gotta hand it to him. Um, but yeah, I guess that's mainly it. I don't know who else we.
Luxury hotel. They went to like Rome, right? That is like a luxury in Rome thing.
Yeah, yeah, they did. I guess that's the thing about having 43,000 followers. You get to do a thing, and then maybe you'd be like, hey.
He's a
Maybe I would do
consultant,
this. Yeah,
Jason.
I think I would do this. Like if I had the big enough reach, I would bring my friends along and be like, "Hey, we're gonna have people have so much content. People are gonna love it." And you think about the people who follow those people. Like I mean, with Zach, right? Like all the J Music guys. I'm sure that a bunch of New York yuppies and rich guys and socialites all get their seats there, or WM Brown. And so like if everyone's making content and tagging the hotel, it makes sense from a marketing standpoint to do this. Whereas me, I don't know if random people from all over the United States would care about your hotel and or have the, be willing to spend that money. That's why if
Yeah.
any small
Maybe
businesses.
should have maybe should have joined me at the Chateau
Oh,
Marmont.
maybe I should have. Yeah, then I could have been like,
Thing.
hey, but hey, if local trivia, I mean, here's the thing: the smart people is local trivia bars. If you want me and my friends to show up there and make a bunch of content because we were playing trivia, I'm sure I could make that happen. Half of my friends don't use social media. Like the two guys that you met, like don't use their Instagrams. Like they just barely use them. Like it's just the
Yeah.
people I hang out with. We're just not like this. So I get how it happens for other people. So yeah, like I mean, hell, even Spencer, my co-host, like barely uses his Instagram. Like he'll reshare like a vintage photo, and like that's it. Like that's all he does. Um, but anyway, it's about almost hitting 2 hours here. I think we've hit all of the Pitti Uomo content for 103. Thank you to everyone who was here. I think it was just Dan, honestly. Oh, we didn't even get to look at here. I'm gonna post some of this
He's
stuff.
watching.
I'll put this
Yeah,
one
we
up
gotta look at
there.
the
Yeah, the
Bryceland
Brycelands
thing.
guys. I totally forgot. I don't know if they were tagged at all, but like, yeah, Ethan Newton's look here with the rayon camp shirt. I wonder if his is fraying because he probably doesn't because
Really?
he didn't wash it in the washing machine like I did. But here you can see his
Yeah,
oversized houndstooth with the flap chest pocket and the sport collar. with his
I gotta say, there's something about Bryceland's when I had this, the Bryceland stuff I have that it ages like the aging curve is kind of it ages quickly.
yeah,
But it is strong. I noticed with the herringbone pants, like they immediately when I washed them, they started to like look worn.
interesting.
Um, it did not break in slowly at all, like some other. But it's been and
That's the only thing you have
uh,
of theirs, right?
got the. I also have the. I just got the. I was wearing it at the Rose Bowl. I had the chambray
Oh,
quarter zip popover,
yes, yes, that's
which I
right.
just got. And that too, yeah, yeah. We'll see when I watch it next. But
Yeah,
those are
I'm
the.
curious anyone out there if they get the rayon one, how if that one starts to pill, because I know mine pills in the neck in the places of stress, the neck and the cuffs. But anyway,
The the herringbone trousers they kind of snag a bit. They have some snags on them pretty easily.
oh, interesting.
But I think it looks fine, and I've put them up a few times. I sat on some paint in them,
Oh, that's funny. This is why I
which
have
makes them look.
backups. This is why I got backups, or at least I
Oh, but
did,
they look
right?
bad. Then I put like some nail polish remover and stuff on it, so now it really looks like real army pants because they got fucked up now. Look better. Yeah,
Damn.
that's why I wear army pants because I do shit like that.
Yeah. But yeah, the white beanie, also wearing it with a
Yeah.
Castino coat that he wore a couple seasons ago or years ago at this point, and the St. Crispin's loafers. Nice thick belt too, kind of moving away from the thin belt, or maybe it is a thin belt. He's just wearing a big buckle on it.
Yeah.
Here's the full look of them.
Think about the jacket, like Anthony's jacket, you know? Interesting one.
Oh
Not
yeah,
at all your thing. Look at that, like short, square, odd.
it is interesting. It must be based on like some kind of like workwear, because I'm like some workwear blazers like
Uh,
that were, and especially from like the
yeah.
20s, were cut really short for some reason. The European ones are just really
Yeah.
odd. Am I gonna do this look too now? Like damn, like the white pant, dude. I gotta do it so much. But this is yeah, this is really. I think this is kind of really cool. The idea of it, I'd probably wear it, again with my proportions. But yeah, damn, I have to do this. And you got Kenji relaxing in the robe on the right there. I wish we could see some more. Maybe if I look up Bryceland's or I guess Ethan's is private. And I'm using.
No, Anthony Sylvester's Instagram is actually has some stuff.
Oh, he does. Oh, here, hold on.
It's
Let's
got a
see.
lot of Bryson's content in it. Yeah.
But here's them wearing. They're kind of dressed down this time. I mean, you got the big coat on Kenji. You've got the his like doe skin cashmere whatever blazer on the right. Oh, on the on Ethan wearing it over the Bryceland's overalls, which is a cool look. I always wonder how practical that is. I guess I've only had the World War II ones, and I think it's just too much, too heavy. And then you've got Tony Sylvester wearing the this crazy jacket, which is kind of fun. Um, yeah, I guess I'll go to Kenji. No, okay. Well, maybe his story will have some stuff. Smoking double. Oh yeah, I guess they're back in London
Bryson.
now. For they're back in London for the well, I'm a trunk show. Very cool. Um, I forgot that he had this 1940s like linen safari jacket. It's very cool. Okay, let's see. Oh, here's another suit times. What the hell is this? Bryceland's. So yeah, using the DB again
Yeah.
with the gray trousers, and then you've got Tony wearing a a tatter a tartan duffel coat, which is fucking
Yeah.
awesome.
It's terrific stuff.
And then yeah, you got the frog closure work jacket on Kenji with the wide leg denims and the slippers. Yeah, if I go on Tony's, maybe we'll see something. I guess not. He's too busy
The
having
stories
fun.
are gone. Yeah. All
Yeah,
the
probably.
stories have
That's
expired.
kind of funny.
You see the jacket, and then oh, it's
Yeah,
actually
just
your
to
own
see how
suit.
big it is on other people. That's kind of fun. The robe as well here. Oh, Gitman vintage. This is just like the guy. This is kind of cool.
Yeah.
with the this like weird duffel liner jacket with the what look to be like pair boot
Yeah,
chambors maybe.
Shabor, yeah, the splitless.
Oh yeah, there's another look at Tony's look here. I guess I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna put. I have sweaters. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna wear this on Saturday maybe. I don't know. I'll figure out when I'm gonna wear this damn thing.
With
Uh, yeah, with the
the red
red.
as well.
I do have a red cable knit from Uniqlo, a cotton one that I wear. Oh, some. Oh yeah, I forgot the Bryson's has like the white M43 pants. But there it is. I think that's all the good content from Pitti Uomo. If you guys want to
Totally.
discuss this more, go to patreon.com/style and direction. I think you can find the link in our Twitch somewhere if you guys want to discuss more. And if you want to keep the podcast going. I know we haven't streamed a lot in a while, but we podcast episodes still coming out every twice a month with one bonus. We just did one on menswear evangelism. The next one will be about that will come out is kind of about kind of a sec as a call. Oh, not a call, as like an echo where we talk about how being tangible with men's or having a tangible experience with it, trying stuff on, it kind of helps with that evangelism. So we talk about that, which will come out in a week or so, or next week. Yeah, not this coming week, but the week after next. Um, but yeah, $10 a month gives you nothing else extra, but we do get the thank you guys. Um, And I'm gonna switch this. I can go onto my spreadsheet really quick here. Um, thank you to Shane Curry, Philip Gagard, Jarrett Collian, H.Wilberg, and
Hey.
that's you, and Alexander Batten. We appreciate you guys so much. Again, we're still making this stuff. You can find us at Style and Direction. You can find me at Ethan M. Long. You can find Henrik at H.Wilberg on Instagram.
Oh yeah.
Um, we'll see you guys whenever the hell the next time we stream. Whenever there's another menswear thing, maybe we'll stream then. But yeah, bye bye.